Hey, we're back. Milton Daily Homes, Chuck here. And if you're not on the mailing list, what I'd suggest you do is go over to search miltonhomes.com and just leave your name and your email address, and then you're on the list. And then you hear about everything going on. And we have a buyer class this Saturday from 10 to 12. So if you want to check that out, just head over to miltonbuyerclass.com. Great name for the class. We're going to cover a lot of stuff. There's a way to get free government money up to $10,000 or more. We're going to talk about hidden costs. There's so many things that we do. At one point we had 5 different people: lawyer, home inspector, mortgage person, and we've sort of, some of us do the class still, but it's just the information in it is unbelievable, and we've had about 300-400 people graduate from the class. So definitely go check it out, miltonbuyerclass.com. Let's get right to today's list. We've got 7 properties, and the first one is Farrington Crossing. It's at 384. So we're skipping right up almost to the 400. Not a lot of low price range stuff today. So 4-bedroom, it's a semi-detached, it's 1915 square feet. And when you look at this front shot, it looks nice because there's a lot of separation here. What we find sometimes with these homes, when you go see them in person, it looks like there's about 8 different homes that are overlooking all the side stuff. So it's just, it's a different feeling. It's not better or worse. I think it's just, it's different than having a neighbor that's beside you facing the same direction. Excuse me. So there's laminate floors inside. Very, very dark pictures. I think there's dark furniture, but they could have turned on some lights. They could have used some better camera, with a better flash and everything else. The kitchen looks really, really nice, and so that's the eat-in area there too. And then you've got the 4 bedrooms upstairs. The wood toilet seats, hey, represent. So this one is on Farrington, so it backs onto Escarpment Way Public School. It's just off of Scott. I like that they're not trying to hide it, because some people really enjoy that, some people don't. And I think that during the normal school day it'd be a bit loud, but during the evenings and weekends when most people are home, this would actually be a pretty quiet place to be. So overall, I think personally that's a valuable thing, and I think that at 384 they definitely priced it in the range where it needs to be. No hardwood in the house, so they've done the laminate upstairs and downstairs. Again, a very, very nice feature here too. Now McJanet is at 436.9. It's a 3-bedroom, and it has the double car garage. It's got this nice little turret space here, but I find this one's a very awkward layout when you come in. The kitchen's here, and it sort of like spreads out, and there's all these rooms that sort of spoke off of that center, and it just feels kind of awkward, and the walls don't feel like they're in the right place. I've seen this model before. I haven't seen this particular home. Now, it's nice they've done the hardwood floors, and they have put a little bit of money into it. It'd be nice to see a bit of upgrading in the ensuite and so on. But I think what's going to hold them back is the 3 bedrooms, and I think that the layout is definitely number one reason why it hasn't sold. And so this one was listed prior, way back in 2010, sort of before Christmas it was listed. So they just canceled and relisted the home. 1977 square feet. Laurier, 1127 Laurier, the same thing. This one was listed before. They chopped it off. They started the new listing into the new year at, I believe, a lower price. It's at $499,800 now. It's a 4-bedroom, detached, double-car garage. Now, the issue I have with this one, I like the tiles on the diagonal. They've done some moldings. The kitchen, and then you've got an eat-in area, and they've done the moldings on the cabinets. Glass cabinets. They've spent some money in the kitchen for sure. It looks very, very nice. That's essentially the rest of your main floor. So this is basically there's the garage wall right here, and then you open up into the house. You've got living, dining, kitchen with the eat-in. The family room is on the 2nd level, so that's the tricky part with this one. There's the family room, so that's above the garage. And it seems a little bit narrow here too. I like how the deck wraps around the back. You hardly ever see that where it's mostly towards the rear instead of just outside the kitchen. I really like that look. But the layout of this one on the main floor, I think, is what's really going to hurt them. And that part of Laurier is actually pretty nice. It's much more quiet on that side versus getting really close to Thompson Road towards the low like 1020, 1030, 1040. That stuff's really close to Laurier. The 11s are pretty good. They're in a good spot. So that is that's that one there. I still don't know if they've got the right price on it, but I think that they have definitely spent some money there. I think that's what's going to elevate the price up. Now Galbraith is at $499.9. And it's very interesting to me, staging in pictures, I've talked about them over and over. This one is an example of staging a vacant house and not really doing an exceptional job. So you got to remember, someone's going to write a check for this one for $500,000, or that's what they're asking for, say $500,000. And so the appliances have to be there. I mean, if they spent even $5,000 on appliances, I believe that this one would be much more sellable and really, really, this kind of money, 5,000 is 1% of the total value of this home, and it would at least triple the impression that you'd have on this kitchen. So I think sometimes people need to dig out of their pocketbooks and say, is this a cost or is it an investment? And I think it was something like this. Having good appliances would be a great investment, because it's hard to sell an empty home when it looks like a vacated power of sale listing. You're going to attract offers that are $50,000 less than what you're asking. That's just the rules of real estate. When buyers smell blood, they're going to go for it. So this one here, I mean, what's that picture of? I mean, really, I don't know. So they could have done a way better job with pictures on this one, and they could have definitely done a better job at setting the stage. Even furniture rental, you look at that, even if it's $1,500 a month to put a bit of furniture in there, it becomes a pretty good investment when you look at the size of the asking price. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. Possession obviously is whenever you want, I would imagine. And Rolfe Terrace is the next one. It's at $529.9, and it's 4-bedroom, 4-washroom. It's good to have those 3 bathrooms upstairs. And inside, well, I don't know if that would be my first shot after the outside. Unacceptable. I mean, it really, really is unacceptable to have stuff like that, especially when you're asking over $500,000. Blurry pictures. That's not a power shot of the kitchen. I mean, sure, there's not a ton of upgrades in this home. They've done the floors here, hardwood. They've got the iron pickets. But take the fish tank out. Put it in the basement if you have to. There's just multiple things that I can see in this home. Blurry pictures that could improve. And this is the way it was before. And again, they've relisted it. Guess what? It hasn't sold. I wonder why. It's very, very simple. And the formula for success is not hard, but when you don't do it, it can really affect your pocketbook. Now, Vickerman is at $639, and this is a brand new listing. I don't remember ever seeing this one, and it's a 5-bedroom home. It says in the description the 5th bedroom's on the 3rd story, but I don't know if that's a mistake. But anyways, Vickerman, there's some very positive features with this one. Nice photography. This is the difference good photos make. You've got wood staircase, iron pickets on this one here too. Nice open entrance. You lose a bit of square footage upstairs, but this home is still over 3,000 square feet. You've got the family room, and then it opens up to the kitchen just over to the side. You've got the dining room, and done some pattern interlocking in the back, and you've got, I like a nice white kitchen. You've got the undermounted lights. This is a good kitchen. It's got an island that's probably movable. If there's no plumbing, most of the islands in Milton are in fact movable. Big rooms, and what can you say? It's a good property. The one thing that they didn't put a picture of, you have 9 photos to showcase this home. The one thing it doesn't have, and you can check on the virtual tours, it backs onto green space. Now, what it is essentially, it's about a 60-foot wide path that goes through the subdivision. So people are going to be walking dogs, and there's going to be kids and everything else, and skateboards and bikes and everything. So it's not the most private thing, but if you're looking for separation from your neighbors, it's good. Just don't expect it to be the same as backing onto a wood forest or anything like that. You will see people through your backyard. Anyhow, I think overall the impression on this one is strong. It's a sundial home, and I like the area. It's in a great school district, so we'd be looking at like very, very strong schools. I believe it's in the Tiger Jeets district, and also in the Our Lady of Fatima, which has the French immersion Catholic. So good stuff in this area. I like the long-term legs of this neighborhood, and this is a good looking home too. Now Coombs Court is at 719. I thought I'd showcase this one, even though after a day it has an offer on it. This one was listed before. It had an offer conditional on the sale of the buyer's house, and apparently it didn't happen. So it expired on December 31st, back out on the market, boom, happens like this. The last quarter of last year, we had some major luxury homes that got sold in Milton, more than I think ever in the history of Milton. And this one at 719, gone in a day. There's a thirst for homes, good homes, over 700,000 in my eyes. There's people that definitely want them. And this is a good quality home. You've got a woodlot right beside. You've got nice hardwood floors here, 9-foot ceilings, it looks like, on both levels. And lots of nice features in this one here too. So remember, you've got to fence the home. You've got to put probably air conditioning in this one. Let me check. Well, it does have air conditioning, but there's usually window coverings. There's about 5 or 6 things that you're going to have to do to a new home on this one. And what can I say? The big thing is the woodlot beside. That's our list for today. And I wanted to thank Colin Best before we're done. He notified me about 2 things. Number one is that the condo, the Sky Suite condo at 100 Millside, actually faces southeast, and if I had my head screwed on straight, I would have recognized that too. So it's going to face towards Toronto, which is still good. I'd probably prefer mildly to see Mill Pond in the escarpment. And the second thing is that Dublin Line, you're going to have some trucks that are going to kind of go up and down Dublin Line, going up to the quarry there. So just be aware of that if you are looking at that particular property. So that is our list for today. That's it, and I will see you tomorrow with another episode of Milton Daily Homes. And don't forget, miltonbuyerclass.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.